Oh, this is the video we've been waiting for, baby. We got the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus versus the Jabra Elites, baby. Let's go.
Woo! So y'all asked for it, so I scooped up the Jabra Elite 75T. Also active, it came along with me. Sprinkle Carolina Blue Galaxy Buds Plus, you see. These sound great, but the Jabras are really top elite. So I can't lie, I'm here to tell my own story. When I did try these out up in my laboratory, the sound quality's amazing, giving it all the glory. But I'm here to tell you which one you need or mandatory. Anticipatory, got you waiting on specs and features. I ain't here to be your preacher, but more or less I'm just your teacher. Open books, never seen legendary creature. This intro's longer than usual, call it double features. I'm in my bag, so ain't no stopping me now. He's expanding on his range, but new products like how? With the Galaxy Buds Plus and them Jabra Elites. Let's get into it, hit the subscribe button, CKID Squad.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. CKid Tech here, man. If this is your first time on the channel, man, welcome. This is a channel where I like to talk as well as rap about all things tech, baby. Just like you heard in the intro of this video, man. So if that is something you guys are interested in, then definitely go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below, as well as click on that notification bell, so that way y'all ain't missing out on none of these dope videos your boy got coming y'all way. So what are we talking about in today's video, man? Today's video is a highly requested video, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus versus the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts that you see right here versus the Jabra Elite 75Ts, man. So this is gonna be a super dope matchup, man. I'm super excited to share with y'all all of this information that I got for y'all. So without further ado, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Man, it's the first time I'm actually doing a 3-part comparison, man. So this is a treat for y'all. I hope you guys enjoy it, man. And let's go ahead and get into the very first one. And we're gonna be talking about that price. So first thing right out of the gate, man, the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus is gonna run you about 150 bucks that you can get at the time of this video. The Jabra Elite Active 75Ts are gonna run you about $200 at the time of this video. And then we have the Jabra Elite 75T, which is gonna run you about $180. So between all three of these, we're looking at about a $30 to $50 price difference from the Samsung Galaxy Buds, obviously being the cheaper out of the three. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about with all three of these is the cases, kind of the look and feel of all of these. Now, starting with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, I personally do think that the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus case feels as well as looks very premium with this gloss style acrylic finish that they actually have on top of here. And I think it has a really nice little shine to it, which is something that I like. Now, when it comes to the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts, I like this one the most. And the reason being is simply because this nice coated finish that they have on top, it just feels really good in the hands. And this is my favorite as far as the cases. Now, as far as the Jabra Elite cases in itself, I like the form factor of these more than the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, because I do like this flat top design over this oval pill style shape that you get right here. Now, that's not a knock to Galaxy Buds Plus, because I understand the reason why they went this route, because these do have wireless charging built into the case, again, at $150 versus $180 and $200. So I do understand that when it comes to that. Now, when it comes to the 75Ts here, this is the case I actually like the least, because one, it doesn't have this same style finish that the Active 75Ts have. It has just a regular matte finish, which was something that was very similar to the original Galaxy Buds that I've shown here on the channel. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link some of those right up here as well as down in the description below. But this one pretty much have that same finish. And the thing that I didn't like about that case is the same reason I don't like this case, is that it shows smudges, as well as it also just doesn't have that premium look feel to it that I just don't really care for that much. But again, the Active 75Ts is no doubt wins it in the case department to me. All right, so the next thing is, y'all already know I got to do it, and that is the magnet hole test. Now, to me, hands down, the Jabra Elite 75 as well as the Actives win in this category, hands down. And that test is to see how strong the magnets are if I'm shaking these bad boys and they don't fall out. Now, with the Galaxy Buds Plus, all I got to do is a quick little wiggle, and these bad boys is falling out. So with that, man, I wish that the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus actually have made stronger magnets this go around, but it seems like they pretty much kept the exact same magnets that they had in the first gen. So easily the Active 75Ts and the 75Ts win in this category, hands down. Now, the next thing we gotta get on, y'all, is that battery power. Now, right out of the gate, y'all already know which one I'm gonna say is the best, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. these bad boys beat these no problem. Like literally, I'm getting 11 plus hours, 11, 12 hours on these bad boys on a single charge. Now with the case, you do get a total of 22 hours with the buds, with 11 plus hours on the buds themselves on a single charge. Now that doesn't mean that the active 75Ts as well as the 75Ts are slouches. Now, if you guys are following me out there on Instagram and Twitter, then you probably already seen where I posted the battery uses that I was getting out of these bad boys. And I got about 9 hours and 15 minutes when I was using these on about 40 to 50% as far as the volume goes with these. Now I did test these out without having their hear through feature turned on, which is basically the Galaxy Buds Plus ambient mode, where you can be able to hear the outside world around you. Now I did not have that feature turned on because most of the time I like to listen to my music while drowning out the world. That's just kind of how I am. So when I tested these out, that was the battery percentage I was able to get with both of these bad boys. Now one feature I must mention that the Galaxy Buds Plus win over the Jabra Elites, and that is that fast charging with these bad boys right here. Now you do get 1 hour of usage with just 3 minutes of charging on the Galaxy Buds Plus versus the Jabra Elites. It's going to take you literally 15 minutes to be able to charge up to 1 hour of use. Now to me, I didn't really see that as a big issue because again, I was able to get 9 hours and 15 minutes as far as usage on these, and then with these bad boys, I'm getting 11 plus hours. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about with y'all, man, and that is the buds themselves. Talk about the fit as well as the comfortability when using these bad boys. Now, while I was using all three of these, every single one of these felt extremely comfortable in my ear. I had no issues, y'all, as far as, you know, them hurting or anything like that, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I will let you know if these bad boys are hurting in my ears, and I will return them with the quickness. Like the same thing I did with the Apple Power Beats Pro. Literally took them bad boys back after like a week. Now all of these have the play pause options as well, and a lot of the different touch features as well. So there's not an issue with that at all. Comfortability on all three of these bad boys is legit. But to me, what a Galaxy Buds Plus win, in my opinion, and that is the fact that they have these wingtips. The wingtips make the fit just feels a lot secure in my ear. I feel like I can just go run a marathon and I ain't gonna worry about these bad boys falling out my ears at all. Where I feel that the Jabra Elites lack is the fact they do not have wingtips. To me, I feel like if they would have added wingtips, I would have put them literally on the same playing field. But to me, these, even when I switch to the smaller tips to kind of fit more down into my ears, I feel like these will fall out. There's a couple times I had to continue adjusting these into my ear. I would put them in, and like literally you got to put these in right and continue adjusting them. And then where the issue really comes in that with these that I didn't like is the fact that every single time I would have to try to adjust these, I may actually press the button here and may stop my music or skip to the next track or launch Siri or whatever else that it may be able to do. And that is something that I didn't like with the Jabra Elites that I wish that they would actually fix. Now, I did actually do something where I actually took the actual wingtips off of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, and I will go ahead and post a photo up here so y'all can see it. And just for, you know, kicks and giggles, I actually put that on here and put it in my ear, and it fit pretty good. So to me, as far as I have to say which one is gonna fit the best in my ear and possibly your ear as well, I have to go with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus because that wingtip just is, I mean, it's the icing on the cake. Now, when it actually comes to the look of these, I actually like the design of the Jabra Elites more than I do the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, simply because the ergonomics of these just looks better in your ears. It fits and looks more flush in your ear and more flat than the Galaxy Buds Plus, which kind of has a little bit of a stick out. It's not a whole lot. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's a whole lot, but I do like the look of the Jabra Elites in my ear over the Galaxy Buds Plus. All right, now the next thing we gotta talk about, y'all already know, and that is audio quality. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna preface this before I get into this because I'm probably gonna hurt a lot of y'all feelings out here with this, and that is because the Jabra Elite 75T and the Active 75Ts sound amazing. Literally, it has the one thing that is missing from the Galaxy Buds Plus to me, and that is the bass. The bass levels in this Jabra Elites are insane, especially if you use the bass boost feature on these bad boys. Like literally, it was so much bass, I had to turn the bass down in the application and literally set my own preset with this because it was just like, it was too much bass. It was just too much bass to handle. Whereas I felt like the Galaxy Buds Plus, as I've mentioned in my other previous videos, is missing a lot of that bass that I would like to have that I get into these. And so again, that's not a shot at the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, because I do feel that these do sound amazing for its price point, but for an additional 30 bucks, I can get the 75Ts, or additional 50 bucks, I can get the active 75Ts, which in my opinion, these both really sound very much alike. And I'm gonna do a comparison between these two. But when it comes to that, I would actually spend the extra 30 to 50 bucks if you haven't bought this already and get the Jabra Elite. All right, so the next thing I want to get into is the differences between the apps and which one I like the most. And let's go ahead and go to the overhead rig so I can break it all down to you. All right, so I got both applications open up for you guys right here. On the left-hand side, I have my Jabra Elite application, and then on the right side, I have here the Galaxy Wearables app, which is the Galaxy Buds Plus that's in. Now, right here, you guys can see here, both up top, they both have our cases here. We have the battery percentage for the actual buds themselves, but here on the Galaxy Buds Plus app, I get here the charge indicator for both of the buds as well as the case. Now, as far as our sound mode, we have our hear through here. Now, this is going to be the exact same as our ambient sound on here. Now, for me, I personally do not like the ambient sound on the Galaxy Buds Plus, but I do like the ambient sound or the hear through mode on the Jabra Elites. And so for me, I will actually use the hear through feature on the Jabra Elites versus using the ambient mode on the Galaxy Buds Plus. On here, I like this one because I can actually have a slider versus having kind of a low, medium, high. Maybe I like something in between, or maybe I like something in between the low. I feel like I have more control over what I'm actually doing here versus using just the preset methods that they have set for you here on the Galaxy Wearables app. Now, the other thing I like about the Jabra Elite app is, y'all already know, I have the option to set music presets with my equalizers. Now, with the Galaxy Buds and the Galaxy Wearables app, I don't have that option. I'm only able to use the preset options that they've given me, and I can't save one for myself. Versus here, I can go into this plus symbol here, and I can literally alter whatever I want here, and I can go in and press save, type in the name, and then boom, it is saved. And that is exactly what I did with my C-Kid EQ settings that you guys can see right here. Now, this is my favorite feature with the Jabra Elites, is the ability to use soundscapes. Now, soundscapes is going to be able to allow you to listen to different things like rainfalls, ocean waves, songbirds, white noise, ventilation fan, different noises that's going to help you focus on daily tasks and different things that you guys are going to want to do. And I think this is a super dope feature, as this is a feature that I personally use when I actually want to stay focused on something that, you know, I want to concentrate on. Now, there are a couple things that I do get with the Galaxy Wearables app here. Like, for example, I get the ability to go in and actually change the touchpads to be whatever I like, versus on the Jabra Elite, I don't necessarily have that option to be able to go in and actually update what I want those tap options to be, or the press options on the buds themselves to be. I can see the Galaxy Wearables apps kind of being a little bit confusing because of all the different things that you can do within here, versus the Jabra Elite app is you simply get exactly what you need. There's not a lot of extra fluff and different things that's in the application that you may or may not need. It's really giving you the essentials of what you need, which is just hear through, being able to change the EQ settings, and being able to add your own. And then you also have different settings you can set up, whether you're commuting or if you want to focus, and you have this built-in soundscape, which I think is clutch. But if it was up to me, I would choose the Jabra Elite application over the Galaxy Wearables application based on its simplicity. All right, so now that we know which app is the best, let's go ahead and talk about the call quality. Now, call quality on these, I gotta be honest, all three of these sound amazing when it comes to call quality. Again, I tested all of these with calling friends, talking to my wife, talking to family members. Had no issues as far as call quality with either one of these. They all three sound amazing when it comes to call quality. So literally no differences there. So the age-old question, man, is which one should you get and which one do I personally recommend? Now, that's kind of a twofold question, because the Samsung, I'm gonna start with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. If you are a person out there that is, you know, wanting the best bang for your buck type approach, if you're looking for a lot of features, but you still want to stay under a certain price point, then I would go with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, simply because you are getting a lot for less. You're getting wireless charging, which is something these two don't have, and these are actually coming in at a higher price tag. You're also getting, to me, a much premium looking case. To me, you're still getting Type-C charging with that. You also get the option for different cases, which I've done a couple case videos for that. So if you want to check that out, I have that right up here, as well as down in the description below. You also get that as well. And then you also get, man, really good sound when it comes to these. Now, again, it's not going to give you the bass that I personally like, because I listen to a lot of hip hop as well as R&B music and different things like that, which is going to be more bass heavy and bass centric type music. So for me, I require a lot more bass. And to me, I felt like the Galaxy Buds Plus lack in that department to me. So if that is something you guys are looking for and you want to save a little money, then I highly recommend the Galaxy Buds Plus to you. But if you're somebody and you got a little bit more money to spend, literally $30 or $50 more to spend, I would say spend the extra money or save the extra money if you haven't already bought these already. Now, if you bought these already, I still think you're good to go. No problems there at all. But if you're deciding between if you want to get the Galaxy Buds Plus or the new Jabras, I would say, personally, I would go with the Jabra Elites. Either the Active 75T, if you have the extra, $20 to spend, versus the Jabra 75Ts. And that's simply because I'm getting more within the application. I'm getting a better application, in my opinion. I'm also getting a nice coated finish on the Active 75Ts, which is the one that I would personally get if it was me. I'm also getting a much smaller compact case than the oval style shape that I get with the Galaxy Buds Plus. But you do lose out on certain features like the wireless charging, which is kind of a bummer when you look at the price tag, because these are coming in at $50 cheaper, and I'm still getting that upgraded feature, which is going to be more future proof when it comes to that as well. But to me, still, I'm looking for nice audio quality, great app features, the ability to be able to custom set my EQ settings, the ability to be able to have certain modes within there where I can have built-in sounds like rainfalls and thunderstorms and waves and all that different stuff like that is really what sets these apart to me from the Galaxy Buds Plus. And you're still getting great and decent, kind of up to par battery life. Now, again, it's not going to match the battery life of the Galaxy Buds Plus, but I feel as far as the call quality, audio quality that I'm getting out of these, I would personally spend the extra money and actually get the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts if it were me, if I didn't already own these, because I'm gonna be honest, man, sound quality, they're good. So that pretty much wraps up this video, y'all. If y'all have any questions about the 75T, the Active 75Ts, or the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, go ahead and drop me a comment down in the comment section, man. Y'all already know I like hanging out with y'all down there, so let's go ahead and get the comment section popping. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. And we got that S20 Plus in the house, baby. Coming up next.